Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to KGX to the Z TV. Chelsea 2, Spurs 1. First win in the league in a while. I think Aston Villa 4-1 away. Um, yeah, I think so. But yo, before we get into it, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share. Let me know in the comments. As always, big up everybody. Rocking with your boy. I appreciate it. Almost at 100 subscribers. Let's get over on 100. Make it happen for your boy. Um, yeah, man, it feels weird, right? We haven't had one of these wins in a while. Disappointed, would have loved for it to come on Saturday against Man City in the FA Cup final, but it didn't happen. Obviously, the quality difference, not only on the pitch, but also in the managerial duck pit. Um, but yeah, just look, doing what we do against Spurs, doing what we do against Tottenham Hotspurs, sending them closer to the relegation battle. Puts us up in the 8th. I think that puts us in the Conference League right now. I don't want the Conference League. Europa League or bust for us. The fact that I'm even saying Europa League or bust lets you know that this is a failure of a season. But we won today. I am happy. I will always be happy. I will always celebrate a Chelsea win. Even though those bums from North London did end up winning the league earlier. But you can only control what you can control. Lineup today, much rotated side. Sanchez in goal. Achimpong, Fofana, Hato, Cucurella in the back. Enzo, Caicedo, Santos in the midfield, Palmer right wing, Delap up top, no JP today, and then Neto on the left side. Much rotated. Came out today. They looked a better side, but look, you're playing the 17th place team in the league at home. That's had massive injuries throughout. So yeah, we did what we were supposed to do to these folks today. And it wasn't pretty. We sort of held on at the end. But let's go back to the beginning. We get our goal. Enzo finally a good strike from outside the box. Sort of wrong foots the keeper, a little bit of movement on it. Kinski probably could have done better, but deserved goal. We were the better side up until that point. Spurs were obviously going to fight for it. Things got a little testy as they always do in this derby, this rivalry game. But we get the early goal. First time that we've been ahead in the league since I think Burnley when Fleming scored, before Fleming ultimately equalized. But yeah, we looked a little bit better. Cole Palmer first half a little bit better in terms of his directness, his confidence, his actions towards the box. He had a shot, like a little snapshot that got saved. That was a nice little passage of play. Him and Neto were pretty much up there by themselves today, because that guy that we have in the center of the park today, Liam Delap, ultimately got hooked, got a yellow card. Is just absolutely terrible. One of the worst center forwards that I have seen at this football club, and we've seen a lot of washed center forwards. Pato, Falcao, Fat Higuain, even Didier when he came back 14-15. Demba Ba, by the time he got to us, had no knees. Shevchenko was washed by the time he got to us. All of those guys, I would take them in a heartbeat over our number 9. Absolutely disgusting performance today. Couldn't link up play, couldn't make it stick. no shots. Had one shot, put it so far wide. Just terrible. Just a terrible performance. Terrible season. Terrible player. Needs to get gone as soon as the window opens up. But nice to see Santos get back in there today. Hasn't played in a little while. No idea where the fuck Lavia is. When Lavia is not there, you just automatically assume that he's hurt, and probably. I heard he had a knock. Still hasn't played 90 minutes for us in 3 years. Um, Caicedo, fantastic performance today, just cutting out a lot of stuff, dealing with a lot of crazy fouls, a lot of niggles and Conor Gallagher's bullshit. Um, but solid performance from him. At the back, Fofana, a couple of brain dead moments on the goal that we ultimately concede in the second half. A Richarlison tap in. He's marking nobody in space. But Josh was solid today. Got caught out on the ball a couple of times, which is always my biggest problem with Josh. It's not so much his defensive work, although he did positionally get caught out on a cross where I think Tell hit the post. But other than that, Josh was solid today. Hato, maybe our man of the match today. Fantastic last ditch tackle at the end on I think Madison that saved what could have been a goal. But fantastic performance by Hato. One of the bright spots in the second half of the season. Seeing Hato gain in confidence as a player. Yeah, he's still got a mistake in him. Sometimes he still judges the flight of the ball poorly. He had a almost comical own goal in the first half. I mean, it wasn't it was close and it was nervy, but it wasn't like it wasn't dangerous. But where he kind of got flat footed a little bit and the ball just kind of ricochets off. But other than that, it's fantastic performance by him. Sanchez didn't have to do too much today in terms of saves and stuff like that. Cole Palmer, like I said, was okay. Neto, I think Neto did get the assist for the second goal. Who the fuck scored the second goal? Oh, so yeah, second goal was a nice little passage of play. It came from Neto on the left hand side. Neto just pretty much just squares it for Santos at the back post for a tap in. And then once that second goal went in, it was pretty much a done deal. We did try to make it interesting at the end. We can't keep a clean sheet. Oh, excuse me, fuck. Can't keep a clean sheet to save our lives, but we did see it out. Very, very nice to see it out. I haven't done the math. I won't do the math. There is a possibility that we sort of sneak into a Europa League spot if things go our way. I'm not sure what the City Bournemouth result does in terms of the top six in UCL, but I'm not even entertaining the rare possibilities of what potentially could happen. Just win versus Sunderland, leave us on good memories. Something to sort of look back on. But lads, it's Tottenham. I can't get too excited about it. I am happy because it sends Spurs a little bit one step closer to the championship, and depending on what their last result is versus Everton, yeah, Everton, and what West Ham does versus Leeds, that could be an interesting last day. The title race is obviously done, so nobody will be really paying attention to that. But 3 points, beat our rivals Spurs. That's all I could ask for today. Folks. It's going to be a short one. Pause. But let me know. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, turn those notifications on, and we'll see you at the next one. Peace.